Welcome to Morning Joan, the hottest podcast in town. We've got a lot of ground to cover, but first, let's dive into some sad news from the world of entertainment. You might have heard that James Van Der Beek, the beloved star of Dawson's Creek, has passed away at the age of 48. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dawson's Creek was like, so last century, right? But trust me, this show was a cultural phenomenon back in the day. It launched the careers of some of our favorite stars, including Katie Holmes, Michelle Williams, and of course, James Van Der Beek himself. Katie Holmes took to Instagram to pay tribute to her late co-star, writing a beautiful handwritten letter that's just gonna make you feel all the feels. She talks about how grateful she is to have shared in a piece of James's journey and praises his bravery and integrity. It's really a stunning tribute, and I think it's a great reminder of the impact that James had on so many people's lives. But what's even more remarkable is the outpouring of love and support from James's fans and fellow celebrities. The show's creator, Kevin Williamson, shared his own heartfelt tribute on Instagram, saying that he's truly at a loss for words when it comes to expressing his grief. And Mary Margaret Humes, who played Dawson's mom on the show, praised James for fighting a hard battle against cancer with quiet strength and dignity. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what about the rumors that James was selling memorabilia to fund his cancer treatment? Well, it's true that he did share a bowel cancer diagnosis back in 2024, and last year he was forced to pull out of a Dawson's Creek reunion due to his health. But despite all the challenges he faced, James remained optimistic and courageous until the very end. And finally, I just want to say that our thoughts are with James's family, especially his wife Kimberly and their 6 beautiful children. They've set up a GoFundMe page to cover essential living expenses and support the kids' education, and it's already raised over $1.3 million. It's just amazing to see how much love and support is out there for this family. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darlings. We've got a fascinating story to dive into now. You know I love a good biopic, and it seems like Hollywood is finally giving the ladies of rock their due. I'm talking about the upcoming film, My Mama, Cass, which tells the story of the one and only Cass Elliot. Can we talk? It's about time someone set the record straight about this legend's life and career. Now I know what you're thinking. What took so long? Well, it seems like Cass's daughter, Owen Elliot Kugel, has been trying to tell her mother's story for years, and now it's finally happening. The film is based on Owen's memoir, and it's going to focus on Cass's life, legacy, and the mother-daughter bond that shaped them both. Face it, darling, this is not just another biopic about a rock star, it's a love letter to a woman who left an indelible mark on music. And let's get one thing straight. That ridiculous rumor about Cass choking on a ham sandwich? It's time to put that myth to rest once and for all. I mean, come on. Can't we just let the woman rest in peace without turning her death into a joke? Owen Elliot Kugel has been fighting to set the record straight for years, and I'm so glad she's finally getting her chance. Now, My Mama, Cass is just one of several female rock biopics in the works. We've got films about Ronnie Spector, Janis Joplin, Linda Ronstadt, and Sister Rosetta Tharpe all coming our way. And you know what? I am here for it. It's time to give these women the recognition they deserve, and I'm so excited to see their stories come to life on the big screen. Trust me on this, darlings. My Mama, Cass is going to be a must-see film, with novelist and screenwriter Emma Forrest adapting Owen's memoir and Veritas Entertainment producing. I have no doubt that this movie is going to be a masterpiece. So mark your calendars, because this is one film you won't want to miss. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darlings. Can we talk about the latest news in the gaming world? It seems Wildlight Entertainment, the studio behind Highguard, has laid off most of its team just weeks after the game went live. Face it, darling, that's a major red flag. I mean, who lays off their entire team after just a few weeks? Oh, grow up. It's not like they didn't see this coming. Apparently, the game's concurrent player count on Steam dropped from around 100,000 to under 3,000. That's a steep decline, if you ask me. And now, the company is keeping only a core group of developers to continue working on the game. Please! That sounds like a skeleton crew to me. I'm not surprised though. The response to the final game was lukewarm at best. And let's be real, darlings, if you're going to release a game, you need to bring your A game. Highguard just didn't seem to cut it. I mean, who thought an arena shooter with a generic title would take off? Oh, come on. But in all seriousness, this is a tough break for the developers who lost their jobs. Trust me on this, darlings, it's not easy to find work in the gaming industry. And Wildlight Entertainment's efforts to make adjustments based on player feedback just weren't enough. So, what can we learn from this, darlings? Well, first of all, if you're going to release a game, make sure it's polished and ready for prime time. And secondly, don't be afraid to take risks and try something new, because, let's face it, playing it safe just doesn't cut it in the gaming world. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay fabulous.